I met a gypsy.
And there's an argument to be made that there's some PED use in motocross, which I feel like when you're getting injured in the way that these guys do, there should be like some stuff that you could do, like, you know, peptides help with injury.
Are they drug tested?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, not like some dude, like Stewart got done for Adderall use.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, even though he had a prescription, but he didn't have a therapeutic use exemption. So, but anyway, so you've kind of got some dudes that arguably are doing it. But if you look at like Ricky Carmichael, not a freak athlete.
Yeah.
James Stewart, not a freak athlete. Like a freaking talent and a freaking like what he could do on a motorcycle. But like his 40-yard dash is a box of shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like there's no physical, like he ain't making an NFL team.
Well, it could be like athleticism could be less than that. It could be more like you know, timing, like how fast your brain thinks to your body reacts. You know, that's an athletic virtue.
Yeah, for sure. But so what happens when you get all of that plus the physique?
Yeah.
You know, so, and that's what is just now starting to happen in motocross, I think. And you're the guy in jiu-jitsu, so it's like it's just now starting to happen in jiu-jitsu too.
Yeah.
So you got like Chase Sexton, freak athlete. Like dude's a fucking animal. And then you've got Jet Lawrence, dude's a fucking animal. They basically won Jet did win every race, but it was like 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. So it's like we're entering the era in moto where the freak athlete that does have the mental acuity, that does have the crazy timing, that did grow up on a bike, and they're just gonna be unfuckwithable.
Yeah.
And it's kind of in the way that your career is going. You look at a guy like Gordon, he wasn't like, he was my size basically. Like, how tall is he? 6 foot?
He's like 6 foot, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm 6 foot. I'm 170 pounds. And like when I started jiu-jitsu, that's what he was.
Yeah.
He was a purple belt that was about 6 foot and he was about 175 pounds, right?
Yeah. And he was like 170 up until like 22, 21 and something like that. You know what I mean?
That's not like to reach that top level, to beat a guy like Galval, like Muhammad Ali, like the fucking freaks, bro. Like they're just these gnarly, massive fucking gorillas that have also been on steroids their entire fucking life. So it's like you did have to be that. You did have to do steroids.
I
didn't.
I did the weightlifting. I did the bodybuilding style. I ate hard. I lifted hard. Took me about 7-8 years, but I got there. You know what I mean? I like I said, I cut from like 180, 85 to 170. I'm 230 pounds right now. You know what I mean? All muscle, all natural. And I did that without any PED use. The worst thing I did was creatine.
But that's pretty fucking good for you, apparently.
Yeah, it's good for the brain, good for the muscles, good for endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so, but I just think, like now we're going to start seeing a trend, because the problem now, and this is at least like as a fan of jiu-jitsu, like from the outside, it looks to me like you're getting top fighters in the sport that they don't have, like they can't compete all year round. Like you can't get a call up and just be like ready for a fight, which is, I think that's going to be like a huge problem going forward. So like if you've got a guy like you're saying with Gordon, where you say like, okay, he's smaller, he didn't want to get on stage with me, he didn't want, like he's not in his like competition cycle. When you get guys like that, where that's the norm, where you've like, let's say you've done steroids and then you've gone off cycle, on cycle, you got health issues as a result of steroids that are like well documented side effects of it. So it's like, to be a legitimate professional athlete, you just can't survive if steroids are like an integral part of your competition. And you just, it's not going to be sustainable. Like you're not going to be able to compete until you're, you know, like Andre was the man up until he was like in his 40s, you know. But it's like now with the guys coming that you say are going to be coming, that have also NCAA athletes and tested to the shit, and there's a culture of not doing steroids, and they're already gnarly as fuck. So it's like, that to me seems like it's going to be the new way going forward.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think we're gonna have a league of superior athletes coming towards the world of jiu-jitsu very soon, and I'm happy to lead the way. I really feel as if that jiu-jitsu, no-gi jiu-jitsu is the avenue for the typical like college wrestler that wants to compete, wants to have a career. They come train jiu-jitsu for a few years under the tutelage of like B team, and we will help elevate you regardless of your weight class. If you have the passion that you want to compete and you want to be the best, we'll help you get there.
What have you had many guys reaching out, and like has that process started, do you think?
Yeah, I definitely have a bunch of wrestlers reaching out, and a bunch of jiu-jitsu guys. Like B teams become somewhat of a like vacation spot. Like at any given time, we have like 30 plus guys from different countries just to come spend a few weeks with us and train. And nowadays we're getting more NCAA wrestlers that are like, just finishing college at like 21 or so. And they're like, man, I want to compete still. I still have this urge to get after it. And we welcome you, man. We love the work ethic, and come get some, we'll get better together.
We're excited to announce the launch of our new membership site, gypsytales.com, packed with exclusive content and perks that you won't find anywhere else. This is your chance to become a part of the Gypsy Gang. And as a special bonus, if you sign up to an annual membership, you'll be entered into the draw to win our custom-built TC125. Gypsy Gang.